Welcome to You Are the Host, the podcast where you are the host. And by you, I mean Morgan. Well, here's a question that I have for you then. Because I'm one of those people. I don't compete with other people very often. I am mostly competing against myself to make sure I'm always better than myself, just like Emily said. I don't know if competitive is the word to use, like you said, self-motivation. When you're not like, how can I better myself constantly, or maybe not even constantly, if you're not like that sometimes, then, and you're always just like, I'm okay exactly as I am, then how do you ever progress as a person or progress as a people?
By that drive for excellence. So I've spent many years in martial arts, Chinese martial arts, usually called Kung Fu. And the interesting thing about Kung Fu is that it's not actually a fighting art. It's a self-actualization art. Kung Fu, literally translated, just means hard work over time. It just means you are coming here to learn skills that you can master. And I'm sure you feel that as a musician. You hear something and go, oh, wow, I really want to play that lick, right? So you work, you practice, you go, if it's a guitar, you get all the fingerings down, and then you add your flair to it. That's Kung Fu. It's not about getting the skills necessary to fight. But the interesting thing about those skills is that they're very hard. And so, and there's like a proof of excellence, you might say, within them. And that's what, even, we're going back to football, but there's a proof of excellence within these systems that is appealing to us. So for yourself, if you you have this self-competitive urge, it's actually you're just setting higher like steps of proof of excellence. And I don't think that's bad. That's progress. That's just self-progress and self-actualization. And it's, I mean, everything can be destructive, right? Everything can be turned into something that degrades one's life experience. We've all seen the obsessive weightlifters who are, for instance, who never go on leg day. I think there's a funny meme where the guy has little skinny legs. That's
and he's like totally jacked on the top. I've seen that before.
Hikers are the opposite.
Yeah, they're totally jacked legs and like never pump iron at all.
Dude, you've been skipping Tuesday or whatever. So there's always a place for imbalance. But if you're working, for instance, if you're playing Missions in Madness with a group, there's going to be a natural balance. Somebody's going to be really good at navigation, and somebody's going to be, there's going to be the big guy who can carry somebody, and there's going to be the somebody else who's very observant and remembers all the situational awareness questions. I've seen it. And so everyone
he
has
points
individual
to me.
value. That would be you.
I guess so.
And everybody on the team would go, oh, I'm so glad Emily's here because she saved us from doing all those burpees. Because that's how the game is designed to value everyone's skills equally. The whole thing is to have the opportunity to have that experience, which, you don't get it. You don't get it at Thanksgiving dinner with your family. You don't get it playing volleyball. You don't get it driving. Driving is like the most competitive, stressed out thing I've ever experienced these days.
Yeah.
I'm not suggesting that Missions in Madness can satisfy all the needs, but it needs to be offered in this way so that the people who do want to exercise their cooperative and collaborative skills have a place to do it in that's well designed so that it really does just like pumping iron. It exercises that muscle that is not exercised in day-to-day life or by society.